How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's update, we're going to be looking at this potential cross and in fact looking at Bitcoin dominance, because there are some signals that potentially it could be dropping, and that would actually be a sign for a bullish breakout, because for Bitcoin dominance to drop, we need altcoins outperforming Bitcoin. So the market has to be bullish for that, and we've got the bullish pattern. But yes, there is this potential bearish cross looming. We do not want to see the 20 and the 55 crossover. What would that suggest? That would start a new downtrend, and eventually, actually, as you've seen across the market now, everyone talking about it, this potential double top. So M pattern, double top. It's actually a very key level of resistance on the weekly time frame, as you can see, going back to the bull and bear market. 103,000. We've double topped in that area over there. This is just a different chart of mine, but it still has that falling wedge, and which we have broken out of and retested. But up ahead over here, 102, 107, this would be the target. In this area, a lower high could happen. So that's why in my update yesterday, we're talking about how a huge move is going to come, because there are long-term consequences from this move that is coming. We're going to either lower high at the red box and eventually bleed down and validate the double top, leading to a much larger market-wide correction. And the only way to invalidate that and start seeing Bitcoin at higher prices between 115 and 122,000, all the way up to 130 and 40 next. After that, then 102, 105, and 107k must break. This must flip into support. So that's why a huge move is coming. What I mean by that is massive consequences. We're either going to lower high here, eventually bleed down and lose this, looking at these as potential targets with the 200 EMA above 84k, or we're going to actually see Bitcoin breaking through this resistance, flipping it into support, allowing Bitcoin dominance to keep dropping. From this moment over here, when we created this wick, it has respected this as resistance and started to drop back down. But there is a lot of support still. It's the very beginning of a move down, but it could just be looking for support before continuation higher. If this chart, Bitcoin dominance, continues higher, that means we're seeing the market dump. Now, this coming down means the market is getting ready for a move up, or as you can see today, on a day like today, ETH versus Bitcoin is actually breaking out. So it's a day where altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin. And so what that should mean is Bitcoin is, of course, allowing the market to be bullish, because it should have broken out of a bullish pattern, and we see the market creating these falling wedges across the board. All it now needs to do is, you can see all circled here, it needs to take that out. This is resistance. This could form into a bearish cross. That means Bitcoin dominance is just relieving right now before continuation. We do not want to see that dump, otherwise this will continue back into 63, 64%, and then yeah, potentially leading into 66 and 70. Even though we have the bullish patterns, we still need to watch the charts. Let me get that other chart with the resistance. We need to really watch out the more macro level, the weekly time frame, 103. So we need weekly candle closes above that. Let's just see that turn into weekly support, and yeah, daily and weekly support. Also some other levels, 102 to 107. We really want to clear this whole area. This has to be support. As we can see, we've seen two tops from this area, two dump offs from this area. 91 to 93 still remains the key level of support, giving the opportunity to break through this. But as well, on the other hand, this is what's keeping it potentially bearish and not allowing that bullish continuation, not allowing the alts to truly break out. And so that's what needs to break. And we should see Bitcoin dominance starting to collapse, coming back down to 58 area, 58, 59 on Bitcoin, and alts continuing that breakout, reclaiming those EMAs. Again, if that fails to reclaim the EMAs, we bearish cross, this will then move up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. If you want to get educated, use the links down below in the pinned comment section to join the Discord community, where you'll find that I do live streams in there weekly, and providing TA morning, day, and night in there. Cheers.